Okay, good afternoon all. Can you hear me?
Yes, miss.
Can hear, right? Okay. Just give me a few minutes. We'll wait till others join and then I will start. Okay, we will start. Can you all see the screen?
Yes, madam, we can see.
Okay. Right. So then we will be starting a new lesson, and with this we are having two more lessons to cover, which is strategic HRM, and other one is contemporary issues in HRM, and this one, right? So we will be starting this one, employee movements. So here what we are going to learn is now in when it's come to employees within an organization, there can be movements to their existing job, right? So those movements, there are different types. That's what we will be learning. So here, simply employee movements in the sense, now let's say there is an employee, that employee is currently having a position called accountant, right? So this person's current position can be changed due to different reasons, right? Or sometimes their current workplace or maybe the workstation can be changed. So those changes are what we call employee movements. So there are different names that we will be using depend on what type of a movement that it is. There are different terms. That's what we will be learning here. And remember, from this lesson, mostly questions will be there for the question number 5. I cannot remember whether I told you the end exam paper structure. So mainly there will be 5 questions, out of which you have to do 4 questions, right? Out of 5, you have to select 4 questions in end exam paper. And in question number 5, mostly you will get to write short notes on different terms, or maybe to differentiate 2 terms, right? So that kind of a question will be there in question number 5. So from this lesson, mostly that question will be there, that or else sometimes there can be a question in other questions which will valued only maybe 5 marks or maybe 10 marks. That kind of a question can be there, right? So remember that. So these are the different movements that we will be learning. So promotions, transfers, I think some of these terms you are already familiar with. And under these terms, we will be learning how to do these movements. That means what are the different methods available, right? That's what we will be learning. So before moving on, can any of you tell me what does it mean by promotions? I think that's a very common word or maybe familiar word to you. What does it mean by promotions?
Employee bring him to the next level with the high, more responsibilities and the more wide of the job, madam.
Yes, that's correct. So mainly in there, we can consider it as an upgrade of their current job, right? So upgrading, upskilling their current job position, we can call promotions. So, and as you have mentioned, when they are getting promotions, there will be more responsibilities. Job role will be expanding, and even apart from that, they will get more perks as well. That means their salary, benefits, all those will be enhanced or increased, right? So those are what we call promotion, right? So simply remember, promotion mean upgradation of the current status of the job. So you can see here, this is what the definition of promotion. And also due to promotions, there will be more responsibility, more authority, they will have more power, and their current status of the job will be enhanced, more prestige, more pay, better terms and conditions. So due to promotions, there are good things as well as their responsibilities also will be increased, right? So then here we are learning different methods of promotions, or we call, I will come to this later. This one, methods of promoting employees. That means how we can promote employees within the organization. What are the different ways or different methods available? Under that, there are 2: by management decision, and other one is by internal advertisement. So here, by management decision mean based on employee performance. We have already learned performance management or performance evaluation. So based on employee performance, we can decide if employees are having excellent performance, we can decide to give a promotion to them to appreciate their current level of performance. So that's what we call by management decision. That means promotion will be given to an employee as a result of decision of management. So that decision can be depend on employee current performance or KPIs, right? So by management decision mean, I will include the definition here. That means promotion is a result of decision of management. So this decision can be based on employee performance, employee current performance, or maybe KPIs. So as a result of performance evaluation, if there are excellent employees, we can give them promotion. That's what we call by management decision. By internal advertisement mean as a result of internal recruitment. So we have learned under recruitment, there are two recruitment methods, internal and external. So internal recruitment mean we will be filling vacancies by finding people within the company. So then as a result of internal recruitment, by putting internal advertisement within the company, we can try to promote an employee, right? So that's what we call internal advertisement. That means as a result of internal recruitment, right? So those are the different methods of promotions through a management decision. Another one is internal advertisement. Right. Then can any of you tell me why we need to give promotions? What are the importance of it to employees as well as to organizations?
From employee side, it can be a motivation for him.
Yes.
And also he's getting more authorities and more power and the more jobs into him.
Yes.
So that kind of motivation. From the company side, it can be the person who already in. So he know the environment, he know everything according to what the company needs. So it is easy to company to do this one without like big cost like training, everything. They can minimize that one.
Yes, yes, very good. So from the employee side, it will be an motivation to them, and also they can even enhance their career, right? If they are interested in enhancing their career development, then getting promotions will be opportunity. It's an opportunity to them. So to enhance career advancement, another one is to be motivated, right? And also to maybe to gain more status in society, right? More to upgrade their image, or for those kind of reasons, promotions will be important for an employee. From the company side, as you have mentioned, if we are doing promotions for existing people, then it will be easy for the company to be familiarized with them. That means rather than taking external people for vacancies. And on the other hand, if the other people, that means those who are outside of the company, if they get to know that company is providing promotions to people and company is having a proper career path for employees, then we can attract outside people, outside talented people to the company. So it will create or enhance company image as well, right? So those things you can identify. Here I will put importance of promotion to employees. Points are you can consider to motivate employees, then to enhance career development, to gain more status in society or maybe within the company. So these are from the employee side. Then to the organization, you can consider to attract new talent outside of the organization, right? So if we get to know that in a certain company, if they are providing proper career path, obviously we would like to apply for that company. That's what it says. To attract new talent, to enhance company image, right? And also by giving promotions, we can save cost as well, because we don't have to find out new people, right? So those things can be there. And also we can enhance performance, company performance. Right, so that's the first employee movement, promotion. That means simply upgrading our current status of the job. So then there are two methods of promotion. First one is by promoting employees through management decision. Another one is by using internal advertisement. Then second term that also you are familiar with, this one, transfers. So what does it mean by transfers? Any idea?
Maybe the
Very
employee
exact.
sending maybe department to department or branch to branch due to the different reasons, means maybe the using his knowledge into the new branch and make them some like a use as a mentor like this.
Yes. Yes. So transferring, there are different types. I will come to that. So transferring mean basically we will be moving. One thing is, as you have mentioned, we can move or transfer employee from one job to another job sometimes, maybe to upgrade their skills. Or maybe we can transfer an employee from one department to another department, right? Or maybe one location to another location. That means maybe from head office to branch, that we can do. Or else we can even transfer from one time to another time, right? So those are there. I will show you here. So these are. You can see we can transfer an employee from one job to another job, right? So normally we do this to make sure that employees are having knowledge about different jobs, so that we sometimes call, maybe we can do it as a part of job rotation as well, right? In order to make sure that employees are multi-talented and multi-skilled. Another one is from one place to another place. It could be department, or it could be from one branch to another branch, or maybe from head office to another branch, that we can do. Then one time to another time, in the sense we can change their current working time. If it is a company who are working according to shift, then we can do that. Especially those UK and USA based companies in Sri Lanka, or maybe those jobs like security, those some jobs types, depend on the job type or the company type. They have different shift. So then we can change employee current working times, right? That's what we call from one time to another. Then we can transfer from office to field, in the sense some organizations are there or some industries are there where they have to work in office as well as in the field. For example, construction, right? So in construction field, some people, they work at office, they do office works, while some people, they have to work in the construction field. So time to time, we can change people to work in office or to the field, right? So that's what, these are how we can give transfers. And here we will be learning different types of transfers. So give me 1 second. So different, we'll share the slide again. Right, these are the different types of transfers. First one is vacant transfer. So vacant transfer mean we can, so this also we can do as a part of internal recruitment. If there is a vacancy available in one department, or maybe one branch, or maybe one location, then we can transfer one employee who is having excess employees. We can transfer them to an area where there is a shortage, right? So let's say in one department there is excess of employees. So then among them we can transfer one person to another department which is having shortage, or maybe from one branch to another branch, we can do that, right? So this is actually a part of internal recruitment. So vacant
Madam, board not
transfers
visible.
mean, okay, wait. Can you see it now?
No.
Not yet.
Now okay, madam.
But now, okay, right. Wait, this is what I was explaining. Types of transfers. First one, vacant. So here, it's we actually do as a part of internal recruitment. Also, we can do. So here, the meaning is people will be transferring from one branch or one department where there are excess of employees to a place where there is shortage, right? Or in order to fill a vacancy, we can transfer. That's what we call vacant transfers. That means transferring employees from employees, we can say, to fill a vacancy, right? That's what we call vacant transfers. Then remedial transfers as well as this one, both are sort of similar. Remedial and disciplinary oriented we are giving as a result of action of disciplinary. We have discussed last week disciplinary management. In order to as an remedial action that we have taken for a disciplinary case, we can do transfers. So sometimes you may have heard where they are transferring employees to a rural area as a disciplinary action. That's some example for this one, right? So we are giving these transfers as a result of disciplinary action. Right, that's what we call remedial or disciplinary oriented transfers. Then shift transfers mean what I have told previously. That means we can change current working time of an employee. If they are working as shift, that we call shift transfers. That means change of current working times. Right. Then we have versatility transfers. Here actually the aim is to provide an employee tasking ability. So to make sure that employees are having multiple skills. So normally they ensure that that means one employee is having knowledge and skills relevant to different jobs, not only one job. They are having skills, knowledge, talent about different jobs to make sure that we can give these transfers. So this is somewhat similar to job rotation. So then we do this in case of a scenario where there is an employee, if that person has suddenly leave the company, or maybe if that person absent for a long period of time. So, and if that person is the only one who knows how to do that job, then there will be a problem in current operations of the company or the production process. So then to overcome that kind of issues, they are making sure all employees are having some sort of knowledge about different tasks or different jobs rather than their own job, right? So then for that, we can give transfers. That's what we say. So the aim is to provide multiple skills or knowledge. You can say to provide skills and knowledge about multiple jobs, not only the job that the person is actually doing. So main aim is to ensure that there is smooth processes within the company or the operations. Then policy-oriented transfers are actually compulsory type of transfers. That means as a result of the policy of the country or maybe company, they are giving these transfers. Those are compulsory. So one of the example is in Sri Lanka in government sector, especially for teachers, doctors, they are having compulsory transfers, right? For doctors, in every 4 years, they have to change their hospitals. And for teachers also, I don't know what's the year. That means, I think in 5 years or 3 years, I cannot exactly remember that. However, those transfers are compulsory according to the government policies. So that policies can be there within companies as well. So depend on that, they do transfers. So this is like a compulsory. Transfers depend on company or country's policies. Right, mostly in government sector, they do have this. So then these are the different types of transfers we can give. Right, then that's the second employee movement. First one, promotions. Second one, transfers. Then third one is layoff. This one. So there are some terms which has sort of similar meaning, but few differences are there, like layoff, then what do we call termination, then dismissals. Likewise, different terms are there. Somewhat similar meaning is there, but there are differences as well. Give me 1 second. I will come quickly. Okay, sorry for the delay. We'll be starting again this one. Right, so this is the third word, layoff, right? So here, remember the key points. Right, key points in this one is, so that means this will be done by the management of the company, right? So they are going to stop employee work, but it will be done temporary, right? So it's a temporary stoppage of employee work, maybe because of the reasons that company is facing, maybe due to company struggles, financial struggles, or maybe because of the country's economic situation, or maybe due to any other external environmental reasons which cannot be controlled by the company, right? So remember that. So in this definition, the key points are, it's a temporary stoppage, not a permanent one. Right, so this is first one, temporary. And other one is it will be done by the management, right? And the point is it would be because of the reason which cannot be controlled by the organization, right? Now, for example, during COVID-19 period, I think some of the employees, they have lost their jobs. Some of them, they have lost permanently. Some of them may have lost their job temporary, right? So they have temporary stop employee works. So once the situation is fine, once they have sorted out the situation, they will ask employees to join again to the company unless they have found out another job, right? So that's what we call layoff. It's a temporary stop of work due to the situations that the company is facing, some unexpected situations. So that's what it means by layoff. Then there are here also we will be learning different methods of layoff. So here we have 4 methods. First one is arbitrary method. Second one LIFO, FIFO, and then finally formal method, right? So the first one is without having a proper valid reason, they will be stopping employee work temporary by randomly selecting people, right? So they are going to now if they are facing any kind of a situation among all the employees within the company, they have to select which ones work that they are going to. So that selection will be done randomly without having a proper justification or proper method. That's we call arbitrary method. So that mean selection of employees to stop work will be done randomly without having a proper justification, no proper reasoning or justification. So that's we call arbitrary method. So it's not a good way to do it. And there will not be a fair or formal process. Then second method we have LIFO. LIFO, I think you have learned in accounting LIFO and FIFO method. What does it mean by LIFO? In accounting?
Last in, first out.
Last in, first out, and this one first in, first out. So then similar meaning, last in, first out. Mean those who have joined recently will be lay off first, right? That's what we call LIFO. FIFO in the sense those who have joined at the beginning or the in past, they will be layoff first. That's what we call FIFO. So then here, the meaning is recent joiners are the one who will be layoff first. Here to do the layoff, they will be selecting those who have joined in the past. Or maybe actually those who are the experienced employees or those who are closer to retirement age. Here they will do it for the recent joiners. And formal method is different. They will be having a formal procedure to do layoff by conducting different meetings. Maybe by considering the people who are having poor performance or those who are having disciplinary issues, they will be giving layoff to those kind of people. So here it will be done through a formal procedure. So this is the most ideal way to do layoff through a formal procedure. Right, so then these are the different methods of layoff. Then next word is demotions, that also you are familiar with. It's the opposite of promotion. Demotions. So that means your current job status will be downgraded. Your responsibilities, current position, authorities, then your rewards, all those will be diminished. That's what we call demotion. Normally, we do give demotion as a result of disciplinary actions. Rather than that, it's very rare that we are giving demotions. Mostly it's because of a disciplinary issue. Right, then next word is dismissals. Here also, what is happening is somewhat similar to layoff. They will be stopping employee work, but it's a permanent thing. That's the keyword. They are permanently leaving or permanently stopping employee work. The reason is due to a disciplinary issue. Right? That's what we call dismissals. Layoff means temporary stopping employee work due to unexpected situations that company is facing. This one, permanently stopping employee work due to disciplinary issue. Right, then next word also similar, termination. Termination also done by the employer, and it's a permanent stop of work. It could be because of a disciplinary issue or due to other reasons. Right? Dismissal is only because of a disciplinary case. Termination can be due to some other reasons as well. And both layoff, dismissals and termination will be done by employer. So take a few minutes and write down answer to this question. What are the reasons for termination? One reason could be due to disciplinary issue. Other than that, what are the other reasons for employee termination. Just write a few points, then I will discuss answers. Reasons for termination, employee termination. Okay, can you tell me what sort of reasons can be there for termination? Any answers? Yes, one reason is disciplinary cases. Apart from that, any other reasons?
Poor performance, madam.
Yes, performance related issues can be there. What else?
Policy changes and government regulatory issues.
Yes, that also can be there.
Harassment to other employers and alcohol using.
Yes. So here those actually comes under disciplinary issues as well. So all the disciplinary related reasons, like as you mentioned, harassments, substance
Company financial
abuses, financial.
company financial issues.
Okay. Attendance issues, all these you can consider. Or else you can put attendance issues under another one. Performance issues, poor performance. That means even though one employee is having poor performance, they will not do termination. They will be giving chances to employee. They will provide training. Likewise, they will first do different methods. If those are also not working, they will decide to terminate. And yes, company related issues can be there. Could be financial, as you have mentioned. Right? Any misconducts, that also comes under disciplinary. And maybe attendance, if they are having irregular attendance, or if they are not coming on time, if there are late attendance, that will comes under disciplinary. But if they are not coming on to work regularly, that also can be a reason. right? And another one is changes happening within the company. If they are doing different changes to the company, for example, if they are replacing some of the jobs with technology, robotics, or maybe if they are doing maybe downsizing or restructuring, due to those reasons also, that also we can put under here. Maybe changes within the company. Changes in the sense maybe downsizing, or maybe but I told replacing jobs with traditional jobs with technology, those things. So these are some reasons for termination. So under termination, that means dismissals are part of a termination actually. Right. Then next word is retrenchment. That also similar. It's also a permanent termination. That means this one also comes under termination. That means we are going to permanently stop employee work. The reason is company is having surplus of employees, right? So we do this in case of a downsizing. If we are going to change company structure, if we are going with instead of a taller structure, if we decided to go with flatter structure, or maybe if you are going to replace some jobs with technology, in that case, there will be surplus of employees than the available vacancies. In that case, we will be stopping employee work permanently. So this word also, that means this is also a type of termination, but the reason is different. Due to that, there is a different term. So they are also going to permanently stop employee work. The reason is since there are surplus of employees. And so all these actually done by manager, so the employer, layoff, dismissal, termination, retrenchment, all these done by employer. If employee decided to leave the company, we called it resignation. That's a different one. And then we have the other term, retirement. This is also, they are going to permanently stop work. So that's actually a like permanent one, right? Now in the previous cases, it will be, that means it's a permanent stop of work from the relevant company. So they can join to another company if they want, but here they will be permanently stop their service or their employment, right? So retirements also can be happen by using different methods. These are the types of retirements. We have compulsory, forced, and premature. So compulsory retirement means once you reach the retirement age, it's compulsory for you to retire. That's we call compulsory retirement. That means after reaching the retirement age, you have to retire, right? So that's what we call compulsory. Forced retirement mean you may not have still reached the retirement age, but company can force you to retire. We do that in case of a disciplinary issue, right? But we don't do it for young people. If you are closer to retirement age, but if you have still not reached the retirement age, and if you have caught up with the disciplinary issue, in that case, we can do this forced retirement. That means forcing employee to retire before the retirement age. could be mainly because of a disciplinary issue. Right? That's we call forced retirement. Premature retirement in the sense, again, you may not have reached the retirement age. Sometimes you can be a young employee, but still you will be retiring mainly because of the disabilities that you have been faced. So this actually happening in forces. So in forces, if they have faced with any disabilities, they will be retiring in early age. That's what we call premature. That means early age retirement. Could be due to their personal reasons or could be due to disabilities. So those are the different types of retirements, and this is the mostly commonly happening one. Right, so those are the different types of employee movements, right? What we have learned is these terms: promotions, transfers, layoff, demotion, dismissal, termination, retrenchment, and retirement. So these last terms are somewhat similar, but few differences are there. So in relevant to this lesson, you have to remember only the definitions and also those methods. Right? ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මං කිව්වා වගේ question 5 එකට තමයි මේ lesson එකෙන් question එකක් එනවා නම් එන්නේ to write short notes on these terms or to differentiate these terms likewise. එහෙම නැත්නම් වෙන question එකක පොඩි marks ප්‍රමාණයකට එන්න පුළුවන් to write different methods of promotion, different methods of layoff, අන්න ඒ වගේ 5 marks, 8 marks, 10 marks ඒ වගේ පොඩි question එකක් එන්න පුළුවන්. So just go through the definition of these terms and also methods. Right. Any questions in relevant to this lesson, or is it clear? Yes, is it clear?
Yes, madam, clear.
Okay, right. So those are some simple terms were there. Then we'll have a break. After that, I will explain you remaining 2 activities, but those 2 I'm not giving today to do. That means you can do those activities later, right? Not today, irrelevant to the group activities. And so then after a break, we will be doing another activity which is relevant to contemporary issues in HRM. That means next lesson. So that one, before that, I will explain you the remaining 2 activities. Right, so we will have a quick break. After that, we'll continue.
Hello, madam.
Yes.
Madam, I have a small question. In LMS, you have already uploaded 2 activities, which is for
Yes.
activity 1 and 3. That is also for the Moodle. And then again, I saw somewhere it is a classroom activities. Are those you are calculating as a individual assignments for it's considered?
All those are group activities. That means Moodle, that means I am giving those in class, but you have to submit to Moodle, right? So there will be 5 activities. Among those 5, I already gave you 3. I think I couldn't able to upload 1 to LMS. So first one is you have to prepare an advertisement and questionnaire. Second one, training program, which I have given. That one I couldn't able to upload to LMS. I will upload. Third one is that stress related activity, means activity 3. So
Okay,
3
madam.
activities given, 2 I have uploaded to LMS. I will upload other one as well, along with the final 2. Altogether,
madam.
there are 5.
Okay, madam. Then the second one is related to the training, right?
Training.
First
yes.
is stress management. The third is, I think, the advertisement. Then the second will be the training.
Training one, yes.
Okay, madam. Okay. Okay. Thank
So
you
you
so
have
much,
to
madam.
do it with the normal assignment group.
Okay, madam. Actually, I already uploaded that one. I thought it's for the, I mean, online students. I thought it's like,
No,
okay.
I told
Different.
in class to the online students, they have, I think there were normal groups that you had in previous semester, right?
Yes,
2
yes,
groups or 1 group, I cannot remember. So then you can go with the same group. If it is a 1 group, that's fine. And you have to combine, that means you have to combine all answers together and submit one document.
Okay, madam. Okay. And also, madam, for this group assignment, actually, we are already working on it. We have selected one country. Is that okay for that, or you will be given a country?
No, that's fine. You
That's
can
fine.
just communicate me what's the country, because if others are
Okay.
also doing it, that will be repetitive.
Okay.
So I will, yeah, maybe I will upload the link or something where or else through coordinator you can communicate me what are the activities, countries that you have
Okay.
selected.
Okay, madam. Okay, I will do
Okay.
it. I will send. Okay, thank you, madam.
Okay. Right, then we'll have a break. After that, we'll continue. Okay, we will start again. So first thing is I will be giving you an activity. This is not actually in classroom activity that marks will be allocated, not that one. Just an activity before starting the next lesson, right? So next lesson is contemporary issues in HRM. To support that lesson, we will be doing this activity, right? Marks allocate to එකක් නෙමෙයි. So I will show you some contemporary issues that HRM is currently facing. Then what you have to do is you have to find information relevant to these issues, right? So I will be dividing into breakout rooms. So then once you have been divided to different groups, within group discuss how this issue can be a or how this topic can be an issue for HRM practices that you have learned, right? So then you can create a summary, maybe in a Word file or PPT, or maybe you can just write, that also fine. Then we will discuss how these issues can be impacted to HRM, right? So you don't have to present, we will be just discussing after the group work. So first I will show you what are the topics. Here, these are the key issues that we will be learning. First one is generational gaps, right? So you know there are different generations like silent generation, baby boomers, generation XY, generation Z, likewise different generations are there. So within a company, when all these generations are working together, how it can impact to HRM practices or how it can create issues for HRM practices. That's the first one. Second one is digital transformation, or you can even take technology. So how technological usage has impacted to HRM practices. That's what you have to find out. Third one, employee diversity and globalization. That means due to globalization, companies are expanding to different countries, so they are doing what do we call global business, multinational business. And due to that, companies are having diverse workforce. So how it impact to HRM practices. And final one, talent management. That means there can be skill gaps due to these issues as well. So then how to fill that gap in there, how HRM practices can be impacted, right? So you don't have to find answers to all. I will be dividing you into 4 groups and will be given one topic per group, right? So for the group 1, topic 1. Group 2, topic 2. Likewise, I will put what is the topic relevant to your group in your chat, in relevant to your room. And what you have to do is find out, let's say, generational gaps, how generational gaps impact HRM practices, how it can be an issue. Likewise, you can create a summary note, no need to explain in detail. Create a kind of a summary, even mind map, something kind of like that also fine. You can do it in a Word file, or maybe you can write it out, or maybe even in chat you can put, that's fine. Then after that, we will discuss the points. So is it clear about the activity? Are there any questions? Okay, I will be giving you 30 minutes. I hope it will be enough, 20 or 30 minutes. Then we'll let you know before completing, that means before ending the time, I will send you an announcement to your breakout rooms. So take 20 to 30 minutes. After that, we will discuss these points. So now I will divide you into 4 groups. and we'll send you what is the topic relevant to your group. Okay, hope all are here. So we'll discuss about those points. I will do the lesson next week, right? We'll first discuss what you have found out, and we'll give you some more points as well. Then with the slide, I will do the lecture again next week, right? So first one, generational differences. Can any of you add any points? How generational differences can impact to HR practices? Any points? Yes. Okay, since it will take time, I will give you some points, right? But we'll be doing the lecture again next week as well, right? So here, first thing is, let me share this one. Right, so the first one, generational gaps. In relevant to this one, you can first consider about what are the generations that we are having, right? So one thing is, I don't know whether silent generation is still working, but sometimes there can be, but mostly I think baby boomers onwards, they are also, some of them are also in retirement age. That means closer to retirement age, or maybe some of them may have already retired. So starting from baby boomers, sorry, not baby boomers, I think Generation X, right? So baby boomers, Generation X, Generation Y, and Generation C. These are the people who will be at workplaces nowadays. Mostly millennials, that means Generation X and Y. Generation C also may be entering to the workplaces. So these four different generations you can see in a workplace, right? So then depend on their generation, the things that they value differ. So if we consider about baby boomers, there will be, sometimes there may not be any baby boomers in workplaces. So they may be more towards traditional working pattern, traditional things, right? And also they may be value doing jobs which requires, sorry, which pay, pension, right? So mostly these people may be valued government jobs, right? And also they may only concerning about working 8 to 5. They are more traditional. Then they don't like being changed. So that kind of characteristics are there when it's come to baby boomers, right? And Generation X also somewhat similar. They also may be towards traditional working methods. Then maybe working 8 to 5. But they may sometimes require some sort of independence when they are working. That kind of things can be there. In terms of Generation Y, they may be more flexible. They are sort of towards technology. They have not born with technology, but they are adapted to technology. So I think in the most of the workplaces, you can see Generation Y people. That means millennials. So these people may be more flexible. They would like to be changed. They will be trying out different methods, flexible methods. That kind of characteristics can be there. And in terms of Generation C, obviously they are born with technology. So they are more towards technological work practices, and sometimes they focus on freedom and flexibility. So they are more towards maybe not working 8 to 5 jobs. They requires flexibility, right? So those are some key points, key characteristics, right? So baby boomers are more traditional. traditional and they believe about hardworking and commitment. Those things are there. Then the generation X, they will also sort of traditional, maybe require independence in working. Then generation Y, or we call millennials, are more towards their work with technology, sort of flexible, innovation, these things are there. Then Gen Z, they requires flexibility, freedom, technological driven. So these things are there, right? So then based on these characteristics of values, we have to change HRM practices. We cannot apply same practices to all generations, right? Starting from recruitment selection, we have to think about how to, even if we consider about advertisements, how to prepare advertisement that should be ideal with these generations, right? So then there can be differences. So when it's come to recruitment and selection, the methods, that mean recruitment methods that we use should be different. Sometimes baby boomers, generation X, they may tend to focus on finding jobs through traditional methods, while generation Y or C, they may be more towards new modern methods, maybe through LinkedIn, any other social media platforms, they would like to get recruited, right? So those things are there. They may even apply to the jobs through those social platforms, while other people may apply via maybe emails, or maybe even they will send applications through post. Those can be there. Then when we are designing jobs also, we have to consider, because these baby boomers, Gen X, they will be more towards traditional jobs. They consider about mainly career advancement, while others, they requires work-life balance. So they need more freedom. So then by considering those things in mind, we have to design jobs. That's another point, right? So recruitment selection methods should be changed according to generations. Designing of jobs should be changed. And then training programs that we provide also need to be in line with these generations. Young people maybe would like to have training programs like online programs, or maybe programs which involve digital methods. Or they may would like to be trained individually, or maybe self-learning. They will prefer those things. While other generations, they will prefer traditional training methods, maybe in classroom training, doing group activities by discussing with each others, right? So those kind of different methods they can prefer. And in terms of performance management also, there can be differences. Rewards, in terms of rewards also. Sometimes some people, they requires financial rewards, while some maybe non-financial. Depend on generation, there can be differences. So likewise, we have to design each HRM practices, HRM strategies depend on these generations, right? I will explain in detail in next week. I'm just, for the moment, will giving you some points, right? So, then in relevant to digital transformation, any points that you can share? Okay, in terms of digital transformation, this also has changed actually jobs. Some traditional jobs have been replaced. So then obviously it has been impacted to employee jobs, employee job role. Their duties, responsibilities have been expanded. Another thing is they had to learn new skills. So then we had to provide different training programs that actually link with talent management as well. That's there. And some of the HRM practices have been automated, and some of you may have worked with HR tools like ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. That's there, an HRIS system. This is not only relevant to HR, this is relevant to all the function of organization, and this is relevant to HR. So these kind of tools nowadays we are using to integrate all the functions of the company. So these things are there. And also some of the jobs have been changed. According to that, employees, they had to change their skills. So that's there. So those are some points in relevant to digital transformation. And employee diversity and globalization. Here the main point is companies have become global companies or multinationals. So they are operating in different countries, not only one country. So due to this reason, in one company, there can be employees from different nations, different countries. So I don't know whether you have heard these words. There are words like expatriate, repatriate. So these terms are there. There is a separate module called International HRM for you. You don't have that. There is separate lesson as well. That means those companies who are working with that means those companies who are working with other nations or maybe global multinational companies, they have to consider about how to manage people from different nations or people from different cultures, right? So in that case, they have to consider different points. One thing is recruitment methods. That means they have to coming up with different recruitment methods when they are going to recruit people from different countries. And then they have to think about the main aspect here is legal aspect, because when they are developing these HRM functions, they have to consider about labor law. This is something important when it's come to HRM. So these labor law can be differ from country to country. So then when they are going to run a multinational or global company, they have to create or run their HRM functions in accordance with all these different labor laws. So it's a challenge for them, but they have to consider it if they are doing it. That's there. And then management of expatriate is another challenge. Positive points also there. And in terms of employee diversity, rather than the nationality, there can be religious differences, gender differences, age, even generation also you can take here. Educational differences, experience level differences, personality attitude differences, all these we have to manage. That's what it comes under employee diversity and globalization. So this one also I will be discussing in detail next week. And final one, talent management or skill gap. This also has been occurred because of digital transformation. So since most of the jobs are replacing or most of the companies are using new technology, employees, they have to update their knowledge, update their skill. So there can be a talent management include not only skill gaps, it includes keeping talents within the company, right? Retaining, so talent management mean actually retaining and upgrading talents within the company, right? So one of the point is skill gap that they are facing due to digital transformation. So the other one is to fill this gap, the solution is to provide training. But the issue is once they have been upgraded or once we have provided training, they tend to leave company because they can find good opportunities in other companies. So then retaining talent also another challenge comes under this, right? So retention and upgrading of talent both comes under talent management. Right, so those are the points that we will be discussing in next class, how these issues can be impacted to HRM practices. With examples, I will explain. Yes, before that, are there any questions in relevant to today's lessons? Okay, then in relevant to your activity, next activity. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is the activity 4, right? Remember again, activity 1 is advertisement and questionnaire. And I think, yeah, advertisement, questionnaire, and also selection methods, I think. And activity 2 is training program. Activity 3, stress question. There are some questions from stress management. And activity 4 is linked with activity 1. There is one thing that you have to do, this one. This
Hello,
one.
miss.
Yes.
We have to submit group activity group based or single one.
Group. That means one member from group can submit.
Submit. Yeah. Okay, miss. Thank you.
Okay. Right. This is the 4th activity. You have to prepare an induction plan. Now this you can link with the activity 1, right? In activity 1, you have prepare advertisements. So let's say the advertisement is for an accountant position. Then for the accountant, you have to prepare induction plan. We haven't done this in activity 1, right? In activity 1, have we done this one? Or is it only advertisement and questionnaire? I cannot remember.
Yes, ma'am. I think we did.
You did. Okay. Then no needed this one. Then the activity 4 will be okay. Then what I will do is, since there are, I think in activity 1, you have done advertisement, questionnaire, and have you written selection methods as well? And induction. All four.
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes.
think.
Okay. Then if all four are there, then no need to do any more activities. I will give marks for that. That means you have to only complete those 3 activities that I have already given to you. In first one, there are 4 questions: advertisement, questionnaire, selection methods, and induction plan. Second one, training program. The third one, stress. So altogether, there are 6 6 points are
Excuse me,
there.
ma'am.
Yeah.
That third assignment, so we need to submit it as Word or a picture.
Word. That means if you have already written in book, you can scan it and upload.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. And advertisement also, you can prepare it in a different tool or even the Word and merge it together with other activities. Right. So then there will not be 5 activities, only 3. So complete all 3 and merge together and submit to the link as a group. Only one member from a group need to be submitted. Right. And then in relevant to final presentation, I told you we will do a formal presentation. So same group. So let me know what are the countries that you have selected. I saw one of you have sent me a mail. They have selected, wait, I will see. Dubai, I guess. Yes. Dubai. So others, quickly let me know what are the countries. You can even discuss among the among your batchmates and decide, right? Do not take same country. And do not take Sri Lanka. You have to select another country and compare their practices with Sri Lankan practices. And select any 3 HRM practices. Right? That's that. And
Teacher, excuse me.
yeah.
Teacher, we have already created a group with 6 members. All
Mhm.
members are online participant. Whether it is okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I
Okay,
told
okay.
to I told to
Okay,
create one.
Madam,
Sorry?
do I need to confirm? Do I need to confirm by email our group members?
Members, yeah, it's better if I can have a list.
Okay, madam. Okay,
And
madam. Thanks.
send me the country that you have selected as well.
Okay, madam. Okay.
Okay. Then others also, if possible, send me the list. Then it will be easy for me to mark as well as the selected country. Okay, then those are the ones, and you're having one more individual assignment. I think I told you about that as well. I will again remind you. Individual report also based on your group report, where you have to write about your experiences. It's just a reflective note, this one. These are the points you have to include, what you have experienced and learned through the group assessment. Group assessment means your final presentation. That means this country related one. And what are the challenges that you have faced and how you have overcome. And through these challenges, what are the things that you have learned and how you can use those for future and your learnings from the module. So those are the points you have to include. You can write maybe 1,000 or 1,500 words. No need to include theory or references, just a reflective note. Only write your experience. That's the individual assignment. So 3 group activities are there: final report and presentation and individual report. Right. Okay, then are there any more things that you want to know? I will share the another thing is in previous weeks, online members attendance have been taken through Teams, right? So do not worry about the QR code. Today I will share since all of you are here.
Teacher, board not visible.
Yeah, wait, I'm still logging into the LMS. We'll share. It will take few minutes because there is an issue in LMS since yesterday. So once I log in, we'll share with you. Were you able to mark attendance in the morning session through QR code?
Yes, madam, we did.
Yes, but we marked
Okay.
2 times.
Sorry?
We marked attendance 2 times.
Okay, actually the LMS is not working. This was like that yesterday onwards. There are some connection problems or something. We'll see. Okay. I hope it is visible. Okay, have you all marked or are there anyone who couldn't able to?
Teacher, we are unable to mark. I am unable to mark.
What it says? That means there is error or something?
Yes, there one error occur.
But teacher, we marked.
Some of you marked.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, madam.
Oh, okay, those who have marked can leave. Others we'll see.
Okay, madam. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I scan again QR code, madam?
Yes, yes. If it is not possible, can you let me know your surname, Dilesh?
TDS Fernando, madam. I am still struggling.
Okay, wait, I will mark here.
Admission number 014.
Okay.
Thank you, madam, if you can possible.
Are there any others who couldn't able to mark? What is the surname? Give me 1 second. This is still loading.
For my one,
Yes, the LMS itself is still loading. We'll see. Okay, you are Fernando, right?
Fernando, TDS Fernando, admission number 014.
Registration number?
014, madam. It is there. I can see it is in the
It's
now
yeah,
it's go down.
it's already marked.
Okay,
This
madam.
one, right?
Thank you. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Then the who else? Are there anyone else? Okay, 57. This one, right? Okay, it's also done. Right, anyone else? Okay, then we will see you next week. You all can leave.